Hi guys. The past couple days have been absolutely amazing. I just got back from the DigiTour yesterday in Houston. I just got home. It was about a 6-hour drive, and I've just been home about like an hour now. I've just been trying to wind down and everything, but it's been a pretty eventful past 2 days. But like I said yesterday, I went to the DigiTour. I met everybody, and see, it was a very hectic drive up there. My mom doesn't like really driving, so it was kind of, she's kind of freaked out, and so we went up there, and we finally got there. We got to the hotel. We kind of rested for a little bit, and then we decided, just call a taxi, and we went up to the little House of Blues, and we got up there, and we started standing in line, and we were talking, and then Peter, nice Peter, he came out, and he was talking to all the fans. I got a picture with him, and we were sitting there talking, and I got a hug, and I got a picture with him, and then we were still standing in line, and then Dave Days kept popping his head out the door, and all you saw him popping his head out the door, and then you saw Jose just standing there talking to everybody, and so I thought that was really cool. And then finally, we got to go inside, and first when I stepped in, I saw Ricky taking a picture with 2 girls, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's Ricky Ficarelli. I was freaking out. And then I turned to my left, and I saw Troy. And I screamed really loud. I was like, Troy! He looked at me like very confused, and he was like, hi. I was like, I'm Olivia. And then the next thing you know was the best thing. He got the biggest grin on his face, and it was like, oh my gosh, Olivia! And hugged me. Like the best, like the biggest, bestest hug anybody could ever hug. And it was so amazing. And then I gave him his stuffed bear that I got him and some Sour Patch Kids, and he gave me another hug and said I was like really sweet. And I showed him my sign that I made him, and he said, he loved it. And then he said that, he had to leave and go back on stage, and so he went on stage and everything. And then the show, it took a while for it to begin, and it finally began. And then we were sitting there, and Shammy Dee came out, and he was talking, and then everybody was performing, and then of course my favorite part was when Wellington performed, and it was absolutely amazing. And I was trying to record as much as I could, but my phone kept messing up and was like stopping my recordings, and I was getting really mad at that. But I was like, it was like so surreal that I was sitting there watching Wellington perform, and it was absolutely amazing. And then after the show, oh yeah, and Dave Days. Oh my gosh, Dave Days was so good. I loved Dave Days' performance. And after the show, we were sitting there standing around, and they were trying to get around everybody, to talk to everybody and all this stuff. But security was being very, very rude and harsh and hectic, and made them all go and stand in line. And so they all had to stand behind a desk, and everybody had to go in a single file line to get to them. And it was like really hard. And we got in the line, and we started standing there. And like every now and then I would look up, and like Troy would look at me, and we'd like smile at each other. It's awesome. I finally got up there, and Troy he just smiled, and he gave me a huge hug. And then I asked him to sign some stuff, and he signed it. And then I was going down the line, I saw David, and I saw Jose. And then I saw Ricky, and I was like, oh my gosh, Ricky. And I was like, Ricky, you know who I am? He was like, I was like, I'm Olivia. He was like, Olivia B. We're 16? I was like, yes. He's like, oh my gosh. I was so happy. And so we took a big group photo, and they signed all my stuff. And I have a couple stuff that they signed. See, I got a shirt where Ricky, Jose, David, Troy, they all signed it. I was so happy. And then also I got a poster. Yeah, awesome, huh? Poster. They all signed it. It's pretty legit. It was awesome. And so, that was awesome. And I was going down the line, and I got an autograph from Jessica, who she sings the Walmart song. And then I got a picture with or not a picture, I got an autograph from, I also got a picture from him too, but I got an autograph from Nice Peter. And then I got an autograph and a picture with Booboo and Fivel, which they signed all the back of it. You can see, yeah, they signed all the back of it. And so that was awesome. And then I got up to Dave Day's, and I was sitting there talking to him, and I was like, hi, Dave. He was like, hi. I was like, you know who I am? He was like, I don't know. Who are you? I was like, I'm Olivia. He was like, Olivia Bieber 16? I was like, yeah. He's like, we've been talking a lot on Twitter nowadays, haven't we? I was like, yeah, we have. He's like, well, that's so awesome. And he was like, you have pretty eyes. I was like, oh, thank you. And then he signed my shirt, and we took a picture together. See? He signed it right there. He signed it. But I got a Dave Day's shirt, Dave Day's, and he signed it. It was the best thing ever. And so, you know, it was just the best thing ever. And I was like, I didn't want to leave, but my mom said she was ready to go. And so we left, and we got some gyros on the way out, and gyro is really good. You should really try it. But yeah, that was my DigiTour experience. Best night of my life. Oh, I met Alejandra there. We hugged each other. It was awesome. But it was the best experience ever. I'll never forget it. And then, oh, also, I got a pic. Yeah. And so we finally got home, and then, it's been awesome. It was just so amazing. They were just amazing. And I'll post what videos I have of them all singing and performing, later, whenever I get the chance, because I have to put them all together, because I have some on 2 different other cameras and stuff, so I gotta do that. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.